at the very top. At the time, pineapples were a symbol of wealth in England. Christopher Wren very keen on including them in his architecture, but someone else must have stepped in and said, no, you can't stick a giant piece of fruit up there, and so they settled for that more traditional cross instead. But St Paul's Cathedral, once we're through these bridges. These bridges we're about to go under are the Blackfriars bridges. Now we've got 2.5 bridges here. You'll soon see what on earth I mean by that.
Yeah, I've been there years though.
So, to our right, you see this building with the huge brick chimney. That was originally the Bankside Power Station. Closed in the 1980s, but the building reopened in the year 2000 as the Tate Modern Art Gallery. You can take note of weird, wacky pieces of modern art, and it's completely free to enter, so definitely recommend it if you ever get the chance. Next on the right, you'll see a round white building with a thatched roof. That is Shakespeare's Globe Theatre, or a reconstruction of it anyway. In 1970, American director Sam Wanamaker came to England hoping to find a monument to Britain's greatest playwright, Bill Shakespeare. And he found nothing, so he took it upon himself to build that reconstruction. It was completed in 1997, and they used all the same Elizabethan construction methods as the original. So that means no electric tools were used to build the Globe Theatre here. It's made from green oak wood, carved and shaped by hand, and that is the only thatched roof you'll see in London too. The original Globe Theatre stood in this area from 1599 until 1613. In 1613, they put on a production of Henry VIII, and they decided to use a live cannon to create the sound effects of thunder. The sparks from the cannon landed on the thatched roof, setting the theatre ablaze. Now you could say it was a performance to broadcast. And to our right here, you'll see a small brick building with lots of people drinking outside. That is the Anchor, one of the oldest riverside pubs in London. There's been a tavern or alehouse on this spot for about 800 years. So that means William Shakespeare possibly drank there until he was barred. London history drank there too. Dr. Samuel Johnson, who made one of the first English dictionaries, drank in there, and the diarist Samuel Pepys witnessed the Great Fire of London from that very tavern. Now, speaking of the Great Fire of London again, if you look to the left, you'll see a golden shape at the top of a tall stone column. That is the monument, another designed by Sir Christopher Wren. It was built after the Great Fire of London to serve as a monument to the fire and act as an observation platform, somewhere where the citizens of London could go up and watch their city regrow around them after the fire. You can still walk the monument today. It's got 311 steps. There's no lift, but the views from the top are excellent. You'll get another good view of the monument in just a moment. You'll see it again between these two buildings as we go by. I like to say it's also a monument to the Great Fire because by the time you get to the top, your thighs are burning. But it is time for the thing you've all come here to see today, I'm sure. The magnificent, world-famous London Bridge. The magnificent, world-famous London Bridge is directly behind us. We're just underneath it. Yeah, that rather dull concrete bridge behind you all is London Bridge. The bridge ahead of us is Tower Bridge. But don't worry if you get them mixed up. Even Google gets it wrong. If you search for London Bridge, it will often just show you pictures of Tower Bridge. Also, the singer, Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas, she released a solo single in 2006 titled London Bridge, but in the music video, she's twerking away on Tower Bridge. Nice one, Fergie. Now you may have noticed coming up on our right two rather large battleships. The one on the right is HMS Belfast, playing a really significant part during World War II. It assisted in sinking German battleship the Scharnhorst, and it was one of the first ships to fire at the D-Day landings. As you can see, we've made amends with the Germans since then, as there currently is a German battleship moored alongside Belfast. This is a German ship called the